So the weirdest thing happened that J. Cole decides to release one of his mixtapes that's been out for like a very long time, like around 2000, like the early 2000s and whatever, and it's called The Come Up. And it's a three-part mixtape that he has released a while ago in the early 2000s of his The Warm Up and then following along with Friday Night Lights. So when I saw this last night, I was like, what the hell? Like J. Cole like released like an album, even though I don't use social media that much. I was just really baffled to see that. Like I haven't expected J. Cole to release another project so soon after my delete later, and of course the inevitable album that he's gonna drop with the fall off and everything. So I took a look, and back in his like older discography of like his unreleased mixtapes and everything. And yes, there is five consecutive of mixtapes, one being The Come Up, The Warm Up, Friday Night Lights, and then Love Yours or Truly Yours, Volume 1 and 2. So when I saw this last night, I made a prediction of, one of two things here. One, he's re-releasing his mixtape to build up more happy momentum of the fall off of that being his last final project, which I'm really thinking it's that one, or he's just re-releasing his mixtapes to do damage control of what his record label Dreamville is doing, especially to Ari Lennox recently, of like how they're not really supporting her music and really supporting her like as an artist and giving her like the help that she needs and everything. So I want to strongly believe it's like the first one, but hey, I haven't really listened to The Come Up yet. I'm planning on to pretty soon, but I just want to make this, quick little video besides waiting almost 3 weeks to even talk about, The Come Up. But I want to acknowledge it of its, identity. Like it's there for anybody to, go listen to on Spotify, because that's literally how I found out. Because I go to my Spotify like usual, and I saw that J. Cole released another project. I'm just like really surprised, but seeing that just really caught me off guard. So yeah, so I'm going to be listening to this whole other version of J. Cole that probably is going to sound a little bit better, or maybe worse. I don't really know, because re-releasing mixtapes now are just now starting, I feel like, to become a trend. Because when Travis Scott re-releases Days Before Rodeo, which I think is the most phenomenon mixtape studio album that he has ever presented in a while, in my opinion, because I love that more than Rodeo itself, even though Rodeo is a really solid project. So probably since he released this, I'm not too sure if this means that J. Cole's planning on releasing all of his mixtapes, all of his Truly Yours and the Come Up, or not the Come Up, the Warm Up and the Friday Night Lights. It could be a possibility that he might release some sooner or like later, but my theory still stands of like him releasing all this music before he truly stops making music for a long time with the fall off. So I'm gonna wait and see how this is all going to like play out, in my opinion. But I'm really excited because I really feel like I missed out on a lot more J. Cole music, because I was aware that he has made mixtapes, but I haven't had like the time. So hey, since I'm glad it's on Spotify, I can love to see him release more of his old shit, and hopefully all of it before he inevitably drops his last project for a while or forever. I don't really know, but hey, I'm just glad he's releasing his mixtapes, and I feel like that should become a type of staple now. If like people have like mixtapes before or their older projects, they should really just put it in their digital public streaming form. Like I'm still waiting for Tyler the Creator to release Bastard on his digital streaming form, because I like edgy Tyler. That's just me. But I feel like not only just for like the big name rappers, but it's just like in general, we're shifting literally how we make music and produce it out to the public really differently now than what it is before, because mixtapes are, I feel like, a part of what makes the artist. It's like how they are before to how they are now, like making their full length mixtape how they want to do things, and then full fledged to the album just hits different. Like Doechii, for example, when she dropped her Alligator Bites Never Heal mixtape, it's really good. I just haven't had the time to fully digest it and fully get my thoughts out to talk about that with you guys. But it's a really phenomenal project, and I feel like, that just leads up to more hype of her potential and everything. And I feel like, that should be the same with artists now, to re-release their mixtapes as like a part of like their history of like how they are, and just in general, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fanagos239, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Take care, stay safe, and all that good jazz. But anyways, guys, later.